So I've just... Is he? Right, I have just... Right, Will, can you tell me if you can actually hear me? Because I'm just turning down the sky. There we go. Right. Or you... and oh, can you hear me, first of all? That's the most important thing for me. And can you hear Paul? Right. Well, he stretched a good lead of 3.8 seconds. Oh, Ryan Harrison even. That's 1-1 Ferrari, I think. It's just dropped down there. Oh, Bazaboy. Yeah, because he's just dropped down to 10th place. The tools. So Bolton is 20 seconds behind King of the Hills at the minute, and King of the Hills is another 11 seconds behind Fearless Freak. What happened with Chris? Have you seen the battle for? Well, I assume it's 8. Yeah, 8 for Armskirt, Brood, Hasn't Speed, and Bazaboy are within. Well, there's some great racing between Brood, Armskirt, Hasn't Speed, and Bazaboy for 8th place at the minute. They're separated by just. Yeah. No idea, but nobody's actually put in a stop yet. Nobody's gone for that early damage pit stop, yeah. Yeah, because, well, that's one of the things I was going to ask you about tonight, actually. Hasn't Speed was going on the outside of Brood. These guys are literally racing side by side. I know. Yeah. But if you look, I'm on board with Bazaboy at the minute, so let's have a... I think he does look good in that Ferrari, but I do think he's got damage. Oh, I'm on the outside of you. I've given you room. Oh, and I've outbroken you into the corner. Yeah. Now the next challenge. Yeah, it's 2.3 seconds, 2.2. The more these four drivers fight, the closer he's going to get in. Wow, look who's in second. Did you see he won on Tuesday? 2. Oh, so he can score for England then. There's another good battle between We the Kevin, Ryan Harrison, and Scrace as well for 5th place. Oh, Scrace has managed to keep the position. No, he's managed to keep it. No, yeah. Oh, Scrace has, yes. And now Scrace is going to be chasing We the Kevin. Have you seen the Constructors' Championship for this? Yeah, so between... where are we going? Oh, my laptop's not working now because I've got it on the main screen. Matt, you still got to drive the bloody thing. So, Bazaboy has dropped out of that battle. He's now in 13th behind Beamer Power and Fearless Freak. Brood's going to take his first stop. So apparently they can hear me on your stream, but not you on my stream. God knows. I'm on PS5, so it's stupid. He is in the pits indeed. Well, yeah. Have you seen the battle for 6th place between Scrace and Harrison? It's still going on with Armskirt now as... Wow, number 18th, drive-through penalty. So Brood has got a drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I'm still going to sit here and watch what's going... I'm just on board with Scrace versus We the Kevin versus Harrison. Oh! And We the Kevin's got a bit of oversteer, so that means Scrace has gone into 5th place, going through the last corner. Absolutely none whatsoever. Oh, Scrace has gone wide through the first corner. Does that give We the Kevin a chance? No, it does not. Oh, fair racing, Kevin. So we've got a couple of drivers who have pitted, which is Marpat, Brood and Scotty Turbo. Oh, no! Oh! He's just... Oh. He was a passenger, an arm skirt almost... No, absolutely not. Where is We the Kevin gone now? He's... Yeah, so Beamer Power is now next to him, is just behind him, and Bazaboy has passed him by looks things. God knows where anyone is. Yeah, there we go. We the Kevin's now slowly starting to drop down as they're going through. So he's in 8th. I think he's going to be around at 10th place. Yeah, this midfield. So as We the Kevin has just let Beamer Power through. I assume that was team orders done back at the BMW factory there. As no, We the Kevin's going into the pits. Let's hopefully he can avoid the drive-through. Yeah, but wow. I don't think I'm going to do a vote if Lurchy's Gaming comes second this week for Driver of the Week. What, DWB? Oh, was he? Oh, right, okay. So Volton's got been defaulted to number 80. Oh, I personally don't get it. Well, do you know what? We've done 15 minutes. I've already had to reset my stream once. Nobody can hear you on my stream. No, nobody can hear you on my... What do you mean? Yeah. Yes, and I clicked yes. I'm on PS5, remember? So is it you not giving third parties permission to hear your voice? Because that's the thing, it says if they've given permission, then they can. Ladies and gentlemen, have you done it? Well, why? So everyone was sat there blaming me, including you, and it wasn't actually me who's fucked up for a change.
I messed up. I swear on the street, man.
Oh.
I'm being good, I'm not swearing.
Well, I think you deserve that.
This is not like our own streams where we curse every driver under the sun.
Then you don't want to share your party audio. Well, I'm on board now with Hazen Blast against Ryan Harrison for the 6th place at the minute. Ryan Harrison's gone wide, which has given Hazen Speed a bit of a joy. Yeah, he still got it. See that anyone who was watching my stream at the moment, this is the camera I like to race with.
Oh, your silly bumper cam.
Yeah.
I know, let's sit in the engine bay.
Hello, Mr. KD.
Lay down in the engine bay, I should say.
Yeah, lay down in the engine bay. I've tried. I've tried the driver view, where you are actually the driver, and I just don't like it.
I use that, so look at all. Harrison's gone wide.
Yeah, he has gone wide, which just means Hazen Speed has overtaken him. Are they going to go side by side into this right-hander? Yeah, that was nice. Oh, mate, don't say that. Oh, God. Hour and 41 minutes, I've already sworn once.
Yep.
You should get the swear jar. An extra patron subscriber for each swear word I make.
It's got turbos, it's got the pace, right? But it just can't seem to... It's weird.
Yeah, he's one of those drivers that again are quick, but then just makes the bizarre mistakes.
Yeah.
So out of the people who've pitted so far, Marpat is the one who is in 13th place, who's better off. Yeah.
Brood has lost places to everyone above him. He's lost a lot of places. Then again, he left the driver as well, and to be only a second
9/10 off Fearless, yeah.
after a drive-through as well. That's pretty good going.
Is indeed. Right. So I like to break the race up into 40 minutes. So pit at an hour and 20 and pit at an hour and 40. 40 minutes left.
Normally I like doing it for 3 equal sessions.
Yeah.
But, for example, last week when we raced this, there was that threat of rain.
Mhm.
So because it didn't rain at the beginning, I thought when I put fuel in, I was going to go long, hoping
Yeah.
it would rain, and then go long again, and have like a 15 minutes quali sprint at the end. But it didn't work out, and I ended up changing my strategy and not putting enough fuel in, and running out of fuel when we had to go.
Oh, that's when you had a strop, wasn't it?
Yeah, I went, yeah. Silly mistakes. See, silly mistakes. Because I was in last, and I made my way back up to 7th, I think.
Mm.
And then, because I ran out of fuel, I ended up like 13th. Same.
Well,
Brilliant.
as we don't know what happened with Hazen Speed, because he was up in the top 3 or 4, wasn't he, at the beginning?
Yeah.
He's now in 6th place and catching Scrace quite quickly.
Yeah. See, he looks quick in practice and quali. But it is his first race, and it's his debut. So,
Wow, he's obviously raced before.
he has, yeah. And I think, well, he's the Blasts, mate, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the Blast, ever since the Blast has got very much quicker since he's joined FRL.
Yeah. Well, we help bring the speed out of you.
Yeah, we do. We like to think that's right. So,
Is the weather, the skies are also getting to a bit dusky at the moment, aren't they?
right. So yeah. So there will be a night caution for this race. So turn. Where am I looking at? Turn 1, 2. Turn 3. That left-hander is blind when the sun
Yeah.
sets. You cannot see a thing. It's annoying. You have to guess where the corner is.
Well, Hazen Speed has brought it down to 3/10 now.
Yes.
If you look at Hazen Speed as well, if you look at the rear of his car, it looks like he's someone's touched him.
No, he did have a little bit of contact. Yes, he
Mm.
did have a little bit of contact. He had a bit of contact with Brood just before Brood went in the pits.
Right.
He was on the outside. You know the right angle with a dodgy curve at the end of the lap.
Yes.
Yeah, they went side by side through there. Brood was on the inside, but Hazen was ahead of him, so there was a slight contact which sent Brood into the wall. Racing incident, no one in it.
Fearless Freak has just let him carry on battling. That's good racing, buddy. I think
Past Fearless Freak while we were talking about Hazen.
he's gone quite a bit up the road as well. He's 3 seconds up the road from Scrace and Hazen Speed.
See, this is what I like about this game when it goes into night time anyway. I love a bit of night racing.
Oh, you can see it. I'm on board with Hazen Speed at the minute, and the sun just coming through his windscreen.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see that coming.
No.
And the night at night is so much better when it's raining as well. This means you cannot see nothing, just tail lights. It's so much fun.
Do you get spray on? I can't remember if you get spray on this game.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. My last wet race proper, I did a.
Oh, Scrace is gone. Scrace is gone. Good racing. Great reactions there, Hazen Speed.
Great reaction. He saved it as well.
Yeah, I can see. Oh no. Yeah.
Over wide. It's all happening here. Harrison's only half a second behind Razorboy. Just jump on board with him for a second.
Where has Scrace gone? There he is. Oh, Scrace has just got. I think that has possibly just knocked him a little bit because he's now starting to go off the track a bit more. It might be time for him just to come in, have a pit, rest his hands.
See, a lot of people think. See, it's like if it's hot, I will change tyres both times.
Mm.
But if it's cool, and I know I haven't got loads of like cleaning and stuff on my track, I will change tyres once every 2 hours. So I have a splash of fresh.
Yeah.
So you can gain so much time with other people.
It also depends. If you're going into a night race, sometimes it's best to do the first stint without the tyre change.
Yes.
And then change when it's getting dark, when the temperatures drop, and make sure you bring up your PSIs. I did that in Nürburgring, and it worked out amazingly.
That's why I like this two stop, do whatever you like rule, because there's a bit of strategy into it. So you'll find the smarter people with the strategy will always be at the front. You can start at the back. You can be one of the slowest drivers on the track, but if you have a really good strategy, you can gain like 30 to 40 seconds of people just by pitting.
Do you reckon you can gain 30 or 40 seconds? Yes, but if you're one of the slowest drivers on the track, losing 3 seconds a lap.
One of the slowest drivers, not the slowest driver, but you know, one of the mid-pack guys.
So
A second slower, or who's that off the track? Was that Kevin? Kevin's dropped down to 15th, man.
I don't think he likes Kyalami.
No, but he should be up for it. He won last night in the tequila sprint for GT4.
I was going to say, Christ, the service not changed that much since we've been on comms, so we've now got 4 groups of tequila slammers, have we? I sometimes look away and, oh Christ, we've got another division.
That's racing. 11 o'clock every night, Michael.
Oh, mate, no. The thing is, if we could get the numbers, then yeah, but it's just, yeah, it's the pings. Too many pings.
Yeah, Kevin's at the minute. He's dropped down behind Fearless and Brute now.
Yeah, he didn't. Oh, I'm down to one person watching. Nobody loves me. They're all watching you probably because they can probably hear both of us.
I've got 3 people watching.
Ah,
No, 2. Hello, guys. Come say hello.
you got one more friend than me. Right. So who are we gonna watch for a little bit? Because look, Baza Boy and Scro. No, just behind. He's on. He's on top of Scroise.
Right up the boat's bum. Oh, is he going to do it? Is he going to go around the outside? No, or defending.
Oh, he's gonna go on the inside.
He's done the undercut.
Oh, that was a great move. And then we got Brood next, who's going to be a lap car.
That was a great move. As I go on, click on Volta on the track. I said I'd give King of the Hill some airtime, so let's have a look at him. He's my teammate on Sundays in the tan.
Yeah, I'll give him a watch.
Not
Right.
too bad. He's one of these. I'd say he's at the back of the mid pack. I wouldn't say he's the slowest driver.
No, no, he's not. He's
He's one of the. I'd say back of the mid pack.
right. If you look at his TC, he's got it on 3 in the Macca. I'd probably be putting that as 5 if I was relatively new, just up it just to make sure.
Yeah.
Because the TC is not like is in F1. F1, if you've got traction control on, then you're seen as a rookie or a noob or whatever. But in this, they have TC on to suit tracks.
You need TC to suit tracks. So,
Hmm.
for example, last week, when we did Donington Park and the GT3 Sunday, I had my traction on 6 out of
Yeah.
9, just because the track's so sticky. Somewhere like here, I wouldn't have it with 6.
No, but so R. Harrison's in the pits. He looks like he's doing a tyre change as well. And I'm interested to see where he's going to come out because Brood is in 13th.
I was brooding for. Alright, so King of the Hills is just coming down.
Yeah.
He's coming around the last hair. I don't know what order that is. I need the track map for it. Let me get the track map. It's on my home.
Yeah, if we were actually professionals and we were doing this.
Going around dodgy right hand corner. I call it dodgy
And
right.
R. Harrison has just left his pit box. So is it going to be tight?
So, right, so King Hills has just come round the last corner.
No, Harrison's gone.
Right, he's gone, so he's got a whole corner. So 10th place has got a pit stop way in hand.
Mhm.
Right, so how far? Right, so 9 seconds there, 2 seconds there. He's got a long way to Bruges.
Yeah.
Bruges has not even come in the last corner yet.
No, he's just come in through that that horrible right-hander.
So it looks like everyone's spread themselves out a little bit here.
Well, you still got Bazaboy and Hazen Speed, which is probably the closest battle at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just riding on board Bazaboy going into turn 1.
DWB is gone.
He's long gone.
Yeah,
It's like he's even in a different country at the moment.
he's in North Africa, never mind South Africa. And then you got Lurchie's game in, who is, do you know what, 15 seconds behind him.
If it wasn't DWB's debut race, right, Lurch would get
Mate, we still got 3/4 of the race left yet. All it takes is one mistake.
at the moment he's at 1 and 2.
We got the Blast, who's 9 seconds behind Lurchie's. 1-1 for Ferrari.
Hasn't Speed's less than a second behind 1-1
But,
Ferrari.
no, but he's. Oh no, Bazaboy is the one who's closing in on Hazen Speed, isn't he? So he's 8/10 behind at the moment.
Okay. So the three of these, two Ferraris, he's in a Ferrari sandwich at the moment, hasn't Speed?
That's worst places to be, isn't it? Could be in a Boatley sandwich.
He's got green one in front of him. Colour that switch. Oh,
Which one?
that's a white one. Oh, it's a black and gold one, isn't it? For Bazaboy. Not as good as that, it's white Ferrari.
Right, so I'm going to have a little bit of a watch of this battle at the moment between Ferrari, Hazen Speed, and Baza.
That's race just
What?
who was in that Bentley?
What Bentley?
Is that his racer?
That's Brood in last corner.
White Bentley.
Oh, that's Grace.
Oh, I've got to have a look at that. Go back onto replays. What number is he?
Ooh, 181, yeah. So the battle between Hazen Speed, Baza, and Grace is Baza's starting to get.
Ah, here we go. Yeah, it's that corner again. He's just clipped the curve. He's just clipped that inside curve. And that is one of the worst curves on the game, if not the worst curve on the game.
Do you know what? I'm just looking at the cars now as it's starting to get darker. Looking at the brake discs as they're braking, and literally,
I love that. I love that. I do love that.
it looks sexy.
The glowing orange.
Oh, we've got a slow car on track.
Slow car. DWB does look very nice on that set though.
Oh, they're going 3 wide for the hairpin.
No, wait.
Yeah, literally, I just got helicopter cam, just watching the 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Go back and look at this guy. Look at these guys. Three of them.
And they got Ferrari, 1-1 Ferrari. They've caught up to 1-1 Ferrari as well. So it's going to be 4.
You've got the blast there.
Yeah.
What
So
happened now?
so you got Blast and Hazen Speed have just gone into the box.
Clear of him.
He,
The blast.
I don't know, but he was dropping.
33. Oh,
So-
Kevin. Nah, man.
What's he done?
It's a 7% maybe Sat night.
Huh?
And sober as well. I think. Oh no, he hates the night. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their own preferences, but
I find the night gives me a little bit of extra focus.
some people, some people go slower in the night. Well, I'm not, but it's pretty annoying.
Yeah, you're looking at the Blast to try and figure out what's going on with him. So I'm with Bazaboy.
40 men are going, but
Ah.
I'm just ready to going into the night. Let's have a look.
Oh, we've got Bazaboy who's gone on the inside, just going up to the hairpin, so he's going to have the outside line on 1-1 Ferrari. 1-1 Ferrari breaks a little bit later and then starts to force Bazaboy a little bit wide, but still keeps the position. That is good racing. Hard, but good racing. Well, the two Ferraris. Oh, I got a bit excited there.
I found where he's lost it. The downhill.
Oh, 1-1 Ferrari's gone wide into the right-hander, and that has given Bazaboy the place back.
Oh, it's just snap oversteer.
And we got Volton as the car in front of us. It looks as though 1-1 Ferrari's going to go into the pits. He has.
So I don't know what happened to last now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the downhill letters, it's giving him a bit snap oversteer on the curve. It's sending him to the outside of the track. So no damage done really.
Just a bit of pride. So the Blast has come out in 11th place. Yeah, so Harrison's gained a position, but you've got Hazen Speed who's gone into 8th place. Well, if they've timed it right, yeah. If you look at the track temperature as well, it's dropped by 5 degrees. So. Right, so 1-1 Ferrari's in the pits. Hazen Speed is just coming around the last corner. 1-1 Ferrari's coming out of the pits. It looks as though the undercut. No, but surely.
It's still growing, but not as much. Unless he's just like taking it easy now. That's just gone into the pits, so this will be interesting to see where he comes out.
Yes, so you've got Bazaboy who's just coming round the last, but with the last corner now, so he's going to fall behind Baza. Scrace is now coming to the last corner as well. Omskirt and Marpat are quite close to each other, but Marpat is obviously a lapped car.
Right, so Lurch is still in the pits.
He is. He's flashing his lights.
They're telling his crew to rub it up. That's what that is.
Do you know everyone talks about these indicators? Oh, I'm going to indicate if I'm going into pits. I haven't got a clue what buttons they are on my wheel.
So I indicators. Like D-pad on my wheel.
That sounds like effort.
For thanking people, really. What say if someone like the back market gets out of my way? I will say thank you.
Right, so all I would say to... Yeah, he's coming out now, but the issue is he's going to be coming into cars now. He hasn't seen the car for the last 30 minutes. And when you haven't... When you...
He's 9 seconds, so give it a couple of laps. And he's only 12 seconds behind us. So technically, he is
He's not the...
He's the lead car that's taking the pit stop.
Yes, he is. By some distance, because 1-1 Ferrari, where is he? He's just coming round the first corner now.
Yeah, he's got
But him and Hazen Speed are going for their battles again.
Yeah, they're only 4 taps separating them. See, 1-1 Ferrari's got the piece traction of 6 and 6.
Yeah. And the Audi, he's got it on 2. It's all down to comfort. It's not necessarily down to...
It's down to comfort, or what
So,
you can do with the car, or what the car tells you wants to do.
yeah, so last night I started out in the Ginetta, and when the track was green I had to put it on 8. But when we got into race time I had it on 4.
Yeah.
But that was just purely down to comfort. No, I think...
That is a nasty braking zone, that downhill bit.
Which one, who are you on with, 8th, 7th and 8th?
Yeah. You could
So,
easily overshoot that bit.
we got Scrace, who's now in the pits as well, in the Bentley.
Races in the pit.
And Beamer Power is just going into the pits as well.
These two are going to go past then.
Yeah, so that's going to mean 1-1 Ferrari and hasn't speed. DWP is on the same straight as 5th and 6th. But but he has pitted, in fairness to him. They have pitted. 5th and 6th, yeah. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Absolutely no doubt about that. So, interestingly, the Blast is currently in 9th. Bazaboy is in the pits as well. The Blast is in 9th. He's fallen behind Scrace, Harrison, hasn't speed, and 1-1 Ferrari. So he's lost. But Harrison pitted earlier than Scrace, didn't he?
Yes, so at the moment the undercut can work.
And we got Bazaboy in the pits with Beamer Power, so it'll be interesting to see where Bazaboy come out, because he was in that battle with Ferrari and Speed.
Yes, so, right, so we're 48 seconds on lap. That's going to be a bit too lit. Yeah, that's not enough room to jump lurches.
So, but the thing is, I think Bazaboy had some damage, so is he repairing them? His car's just been dropped, and he's just pulling away now. Lurchy's just gone past him, yeah, so that's okay. So, and Bazaboy is at the end of the pit lane, so he's gone. Yeah, so the overcut's working more, or is it, or is it just the fact that, okay, I've got some free space. I've got the ground open in front of me, whereas Ferrari and Speed are battling away, and it's just giving that Bazaboy just that space to open his legs up. Not open his legs out. Open his legs up's a different phrase. Armskirt is doing his traditional. I'm going to go as long as possible. It works well for him sometimes. Well, works well for him sometimes, but then other times it doesn't. I don't think I could be any more descriptive than that, to be honest. He hasn't pitted yet, so he's the lowest driver who hasn't pitted yet. I think he's in the party chat by himself tonight as well. Yeah. Oh, Hasn't Speed and 1-1 Ferrari are going side by side past the lap car. That was lucky. So well done, King of the Hills. You kept out of the way. You didn't get involved. Oh no, he joined the party chat twice. So it looks like Hasn't Speed has managed to get past Ferrari now, and is now starting to open up open his legs out as well, to hopefully start to chase Baza. But Baza is now 1.8 seconds behind Lurchies. Omros has again gone past the pit lane, so we will not. No, he's nowhere near the pit lane. What am I talking about? So he's not pitting this lap. I wonder how Lurchy's feeling now. Is he feeling, if I just let him pass and keep... Yeah, if I just let him pass... Don't go... Oh, Lurchy, oh, into the hairpin, a little bit of contact, and he span him. Oh, Baza, he still hasn't got back round the right way yet. I don't think Baza should have gone for that move, if I'm perfectly honest there.
I
And he's just come back onto the track, and he's just gone straight into 1-1 Ferrari. Yeah. Oh, hasn't speed even.
And there's a beamer off track.
That's We the Kevin's just gone straight on.
Yeah, he couldn't stop.
Well, okay, so
I'll break that down right now. I'll go back to that.
so how? I'm not even going to try and do the replay. Christ, that's far too technical for me. You have a look at the hairpin because. So Bazza's 25, Lurchie's 93.
Number 93. Let's go.
So Bazza's just left the grid. Yeah. Well, I don't.
You can't do nothing about that because the driver's quit. He wasn't out of the race.
Well, he was far from out of the race. In my opinion, from when I was sat there live with Bazza, he went into that hairpin and the move wasn't there. Yes, he was quicker. But I don't think the move was there going into the corner.
No, because Lurch is turning in.
Yeah.
So Lurch is turning in and he's turning into Lurch.
And then what? Okay. And then.
Yeah, no, he's turned into Lurch. From the camera angle I've got from inside Lurch's car, Lurch is steering into the corner. There's nothing else he could have done.
No,
Side by side.
but in my opinion, that was not an opportunity to make that move. That was far too optimistic.
We're down to 16 drivers now.
Oh, that's okay. It's only one gone, but that opportunity for that move was not there. Oh, Grace is flashing our Harrison going into the braking point.
Damage on your car, your headlights flash.
No,
He had a snap oversteer there.
he did, but he's trying to fight it back into the last corner. It's taken a lot of
And you know he's creeping up behind them here as well, didn't you?
the blast.
Last in the existing gang as well, by the looks of it.
So yeah, and then also once Basapoy span round the wrong way, he then came back onto the track, which collected Hassan speed, and then just pulled over to the side. I was just like, well, what's the point?
Yeah, well, if he gives something, yeah, to be honest, I don't think he was anything.
Well, my personal opinion of this, and not the opinion of the stewards, that move was not there to be made.
Yeah, we are talking as
Yeah.
my gut feeling at the moment is crazy.
Yeah, but then 10 penalty points for leaving the server.
Leaving the server, it's a long race, man. There's over an hour to go.
My laptop's frozen, so I can't do anything at the minute. Anyway.
All the blasts side by side with Harrison here, going down the hill.
Yeah, they're just about to go into the quick right-hander. Didn't want to do that.
He's got past him.
He has. Has Harrison got some damage because he's lost two places quite quickly?
He might have had some damage, or he might just have, you know, again, you have a couple of laps where you just can't do nothing.
Yeah, ooh. It's a fantastic car watching live as well. Oh, right, okay, so he sat there taking his pit stop.
Well, Lurch just got past Oculus. What has happened to Oculus?
I don't know.
Right, let's have a look at number 20.
What?
Oh, mate, he has smashed his car up big time.
Who, Omros? Oh yeah, I can see through the. Okay, well, I can't see through the windscreen. That's the problem.
Yeah, he's got one smashed up, but I've missed the replay on it though.
Yeah, I can. Where's he gone?
Is he reversing up the track?
Who? Omros?
On the
No.
replay.
Oh. I was going to say, he's definitely not reversing at the track now. I'm sat on board with him. So, DWB has pitted and has stayed out in first place.
I think the replay's got a bit glitchy. But yeah, he had about 40-second lead over G.
Yeah, he did. So, Omros, I don't know where Omros is now. Omros is just cut. He's not pitting.
No, I like Omros. We had a come together on Tuesday. I do like Omros.
Yeah, Omros still isn't pitting.
Yeah, he might just be thinking, I've got the damage, I'll just keep going as long as I can.
I tell you who is pitting is Scotty Turbo. Is he coming in for his final stop?
Might be, Yeah, it will be his final stop. Kevin's also just popped himself into the pitch for his final stop.
Yeah, so I hope they're their final stops, not anything else. So yeah, there's the Kevin going into his box now.
Still got Harrison and the Blaster battling away.
We have indeed. And then you got King of the Hills in front of them at the moment as well. I'm sure he'll dutifully get out of the way, which he has.
Right out of the way, good man. Oh, the Blaster's a bit over still, he's lost it. Oh man, I called that as well.
Oh, why do I miss that? I sat on board with,
That one.
but he still managed to keep the place over. No, Harrison's just gone past.
Harrison's just passed him, but no, he's come out the S's again. The S's again have caught him out. He's just lost the back end. And once you lose the back end there, you're passenger really.
Yeah, it's a good couple of tenths now he's got.
There's no Porsche love tonight, mate. No Porsche love.
You have to be silly to drive a Porsche. I'm doing I think.
Mr. Tacos is an alien in a Porsche.
Yes.
He loves that car.
So who else have we got? Who are the movers and shakers? Where is Volton? Volton is still in 11th place.
Doing his usual tactic, just going very, very long. Of course, we know he's got damage. Still hasn't pitted.
So
Big movers, though, to be honest. Bruges has made his way up from last to ninth, considering he's also had a drive-through.
yeah,
The Blasters lost places and started third. Just trying to see who else is Kevin's gone from the front to the back. He had a few bad laps.
but at least he's done his pit stops now, so he's got an hour and 10 minutes just to kind of go out there and pump lap after lap.
We'll see where he is after everyone else is pitting.
DWB is just.
It's a very good car, mate. I know it's a very. But also the Lamborghini on this track is amazing.
Who is in the Lambo? Nobody is.
No one, but last week all the Lambos did well.
Yeah, in qualifying.
Yeah, but Prof Ben Flicker just pulled away from everyone.
Oh yeah.
The Lambo out there.
My camera's just doing funny things now.
Spreading themselves out again.
Yeah, it kind of go through spells like this where it's kind of just dips out and then it comes back in again.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Alright, Dave.
What?
Dave just messaged me. Excuse me.
Right, so just having a look in the Discord. You've got Darren Mark, who's got one stream up on the telly and the other stream up.
Alright, mate, alright. Don't get your ears in the twist. Just wind it up.
Well, he's not watching your stream and not watching the FRL streams.
My stream, he's not watching it. You're in trouble, Aziz, you're in trouble.
I feel like a championship has just been deducted from him.
Yeah, get rid of that diamond.
Just a massive poo.
Yeah, just put the poo emoji next to his name instead.
Oh, now he's with me. Now he's with me. Right, okay. Darren Mark's gone full commitment though. He's got the both streams on 2 different tellies. Yeah.
Darren, you're a legend, mate. Absolute legend.
We've got Simon's with a bottle of vodka.
Way, as you do.
I'm not sure if he's watching the stream, but probably need a bottle of vodka to listen to us drool on for, well, best on an hour now.
I can't believe we've done it this long, mate. How have we lasted an hour?
I don't know. Well, I was just having I think...
Let's get some
Chocolate.
chocolate.
I haven't got any snacks. I got my vape and a bottle of Coke.
In the shopping centre near me, there's this cabinet shop.
Oh yeah, I got them.
Bag, right, of just cabbages. They're just weird shapes. Caramels, fudges, God knows what else.
Well, guess who's back again playing with each other?
Oh, not my hands.
Yes. Literally, if these two don't marry each other at the end of this race, then something's gone wrong. So my wife has actually taken all the chocolates and has left me with absolutely nothing. Oh no, wait, there's some chocolate in the fridge. Wife and I have just resigned to the fact that he's gone on the inside. He's gone on the inside, and he's done him. Right. Question is he going to make this one actually stick this time?
Soon find out, won't we?
Oh, he's gone deep into the corner.
Another day Newton having a good race here.
Yeah. Omroz is in the pits. Omroz is in the pits. Yes. So Omroz has pitted. Yeah, because hopefully you should see quite a lot of the battle. Because my cameras are now doing funny things. When I go onto the... There we go. When I go onto the helicopter, it kind of, the cars just disappear and drive off, and I'm like, okay, well that's the bit I wanted to watch. Oh, Scrace. Oh, well held. Yeah, he just caught the... Indeed. So there was me thinking, do you know what? We're going to have nothing to talk about for the entire 2 hours. And we haven't stopped talking about the racing. And apparently you're very quiet on the stream, but you're really loud on your stream. We've gone through this. We had 40 minutes of everyone blaming me. I think We the Kevin's gone back into the pits. Yeah, it's not a favourite car for the 2 hours. So we still got. Although we did win a race in that BMW.
This one.
Oh, someone else has left. I don't know. Is my honest answer. Marpat. No. I'm hoping that's just a connection issue. So, by the looks, Hasn't Speed is now pulled away from 1-1 Ferrari.
Yeah, but that's right side is still.
Clung onto the back, yeah. Do you know what, I had a large I had a large mixed kebab before this.
GT4 BMW is like. How do I explain the M4 GT4? Wow.
I've never driven it.
Honestly, how do you think I won the first GT4 championship? That car is OP.
You didn't have any competition that season.
I had 6 months in season 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was also the only cars I think that can really beat it is the Merc and the Aston Martin. And maybe the Ferrari.
GT4, the GT4 McLaren is awful.
Not in the right hands yet.
You're saying I'm the wrong hand. And apparently, I'll have to watch this when I get home. Paul, speak up.
I'm speaking as loud as I can.
Oh, that sounds more like your personality. Slow. Sorry, I have to throw a few digs in every now and again. Oh. Hmm?
I'll tell you, we haven't really taken the mickey out of Bolton yet.
Is it okay to kick a dog when he's down?
Well, I don't know.
He's in 10th. He's doing, well, 11th. Yeah, Darren Mark says BMW GT4 awesome car. I drive it on a Thursday, and Dell's surprised that you're so quiet.
Honestly, I'm not quiet. Go to my stream.
No. Watch the FRL stream. Get our viewers up.
Kev, I know you got him last night, don't you, bugger?
Oh, Kev, watch the FRL stream. Get away from his.
Don't just stay on my stream, Kev.
The Blast has done his second. The Blast has done his second pit stop. And yeah. So Scrace is just about to go on the inside down the first corner. He's done it comfortably. Yeah, comfortably. It's almost like 1-1 Ferrari just let him open the door and just said, "Come into my house. Take my things. Here is my wife."
So Groove's done his pit. It's got Kevin's gone back into the pit. So Omros has jumped the Blast. Okay, I get that. How did that happen?
So what I've noticed people do when we're racing, so that they'll do an hour, they'll go in, don't change tyres, don't put fuel in, they'll go back for another lap, then change tyres, put fuel in, and do the last hour.
Yeah.
So they kind of just do that double stop, so they'll just have that 1 second and go.
Kevin said, I went into the FRL stream, started, couldn't hear anything, they started, that's why it's on mine.
But now you can. Dodgy technical glitch of me not unmuting the microphone and then you not sharing your speech.
Say hello, Kevin.
I'm not Kevin, by the way.
I'm trying to get my 5-year-olds. Kev just saying the same chat. earlier about maybe my kid can have a special clearance.
And by the way, Kevin, we've never professed that we were going to be professionals on comms this evening. We're just two idiots with a mic.
Yeah, definitely idiots with a mic.
Right, so Grace has got past Ferrari.
Let's go through the drivers, shall we? So we got DWB leading the way by
An hour.
looks like 40 odd seconds.
Yeah, so he's going through the twisty section. He's almost lapping. Oh no, he's not. So DWP's coming through the final corner, and Lurchy's coming through the hairpin.
Yeah, he's got a big old lead.
Yeah.
Then we've got Lurchies.
10-second gap to then Hasn't speed.
Thanks, Kev. It has been pretty fun. And as Kako's just said, I am steaming the views.
Yeah, you are. Oh.
I tell you what, Hasn't speed is catching. He's less
Yeah.
than 10 seconds now.
He is less than 10 seconds.
But we could have a Davidson's 1-2 here. James, where you gone? You've gone quiet, man.
I was having a vape and I tried to be discreet. So, yeah, so Red RSR Cooper FRL, the best league in the world, indeed. That was the only league in the world, I think I always call it. There is no other leagues. Hashtag, it's hashtag smiley face. Gravel trap, we miss you. It did earlier. Oh, I wonder if Bolton's going to stick and wait for an hour and 7 minutes. Hour and 7 minutes to wait to hear that one.
The thing I'm going to be looking at is now almost done them 2 quick pit stops. Here's the lead car.
Well, if you look, Omros is just coming up to the hairpin now. He's battling with the blast. Harrison is just coming through the middle of the second sector. Oh, the blast has just gone up the inside of Omskirt, and then Omskirt. Oh no! Yes. Well, I was watching the blast and Harrison, and then I decided I wanted to look at Beamer Power halfway through their battle. So, it looks like the blast has got the pace. Just needs a bit more of that consistency. And is this? He offered.
Second and third were nowhere near. They were way away from the rest of the guys, but then in the middle, they've all caught back up.
So hasn't.
Oh, he's lost it again. Oh, he's just gone into the wall again.
Who, Omros?
Yeah, I'm smashing the screen now. His steering must be horrible.
But who's coming up behind him now? Is it an Audi? No, it's. Yeah, he's. Well, just by the fact that he's just driving on the marbles, he's got 18. I'm gonna have to have a look. Oh wow! I don't think he's a. Oh. No, in fairness, I think he went off the track to let people go past. Also, with this Bentley, if you're in the driver's position, what is he in? Oh yeah, you cannot. No, you can't see where your wheels are. Right, so that's Omros going in the pits. Who? Hmm. Yeah, Silverstone and Bathurst, isn't it? Oh, Lurchy's Gaming's just gone off the track. He's okay now. Have you? Oh, you've already decided. Okay. Start. No, you got to start that at like 10 at night, and 10. Everything. No, 10 in the morning. Hmm. Just bring out your inner turtle. Just send carrots to him in the post. So he's brought it. Oh, he's coming towards the right-hander before that. Yeah, and Lurchy's just gone. No. No. And I have to say, Kevin, full respect. You've sat in the server and you've listened to us drool on rather than just quit. But if you can, repair your car, keep going round because you have a chance to overtake an arm skirt and extending your lead in the championship. Because what is the points for tonight? So if you go. So if you finish 14th, you get 14. 13th, you get 16. So it goes up by 2 for each position you gain. And currently Kevin, you have 18 points ahead of Kevin, which is DeWill. Yeah, because yeah. So go out and complete at least 75% of the race. Yeah, he's down to 5.5. Volton's come in for us for. Yeah, they should be commentating, to be honest.
If only we can just get everyone in on chat, that'd be a laugh.
Christ, imagine trying to sort out who's sharing whose audio at that point. Yeah, so Hasn't Speed's now down to less than 5 seconds behind Lurchy.
But he has got the blast in the way.
It's all, I got a funny feeling it's all going to come down to pit stops.
Yes, it will. Definitely come down to pit stops.
And who knows the cheat code?
Cheat code, we love the cheat code.
I like the cheat code now.
If you get the cheat code only works if you stop on the marks.
Do you know what? I find that bit's easy. The easier bit.
The amount of times I miss the box.
I find that bit's the easier bit. The bit which I find hard is timing the ignition button and putting it into first to make sure you go.
Kevin, get back out, it's daytime, mate. Come on.
Is it?
Come back into morning.
Oh Christ! How's that happened then? Has he put it on like times 24?
I don't know what he did, to be honest. But at least the weather is nowhere near what it was last week. Because last week it was raining, so.
Ah. Yeah, Kevin, go out and do some laps.
Yeah, he's out. He's back out. Don't worry, he's back out.
The hero Kevin has returned.
Go on, Kevin. Have it, mate.
So Volton's done one of his stops. We've still got the top. He's getting 13 against the mighty Moldova. Yeah. See, what are they going to do? Are they going to go in, do the tyre change, or are they just going to do the fuel and bugger off?
If I'm say, for example, if this was me in Hazard Speeds Street, right, and if the traffic doesn't get out of my way, I would pit. Because I know, I would look at the delta times behind me. You want about, at this track, you want about a minute, yeah? But I would try and see what the delta times is behind me and try to anyway. Can't see everything. And then.
Who's just spun out? Scotty Turbo. Scotty Turbo's just going round in circles. And he's just sat in the middle of the track. Do not. There we go. Good boy, Scott Race. Do you know what? Some people just don't get on with certain cars. And the Aston has a happy bum.
I like the Aston though. I think it's a good car.
What did we do? Imola. I did the Aston. The second. Yeah. Are you going to name them?
Bentley's one of them. Just to test the Bentley.
Why?
It's a good car. Totally get me wrong with stuff like this.
I don't like the noise of it.
It's just, honestly, it is a very good car. And sometimes it can be a cheat code. Because of the way it takes curves and stuff. And Timmy will tell ya, I made him sweat in actual state. I was talking to Cooper the other day. Timmy was sweating in the sprint race.
So who else is... Volton spinning, Volton spinning, Volton spinning. Volton spinning round. Right. No, don't do that. We'll get our streams removed because of copyright.
I'm singing it. I'm not using the music.
Oh. Okay. Is that allowed then, is it? Oh, wait there. It's taking him an hour and 20 minutes. Yay! We are 1-1. Pound each into the tin. Who?
Clicked on the hazard spot, and one of the yellow cars was also going into the pit. Who is in the pit? Henry the Hills is taking
He is. We did have some pre-race predictions, didn't we? Let's have a look, see what's happened. Oh, Christ, who's that? Who's diving into that corner there? Yellow Aston. It's not Scotty. It's not Fearless.
He might be doing the undercut here. They're trying to do an undercut.
So he's coming into the pits now.
Thanks, Aaron. You're absolutely legend. There we go.
Well, alright. So we did have some pre-race predictions. So
my pre-race was DWD.
yes, you did. Hazen Speed is now only 2.3 seconds behind Lurchy.
Because I know how quick he is.
Jesus. He must have put this on 24 hour. Look at the timer in the top. No. But it says time 0.5 and then 2 minutes for the weather. That's my dog having a drink, everyone. So, King of the Hills' pre-race prediction was, someone will win, and it won't be me. Quote, Kimmy, you will not have the drink. Well, Barney is having the drink. Yeah. Right, okay. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens with 1-1 Ferrari. So whilst... And Scrace is coming into the pits as well. They've all gone for that 40-minute marker. So that is 1-1 Ferrari who has pitted. Oh god, no, he's not. He's number 22. Yeah, he's not going to do that. So, is there any movement? I think they've all gone for tyre changes by the looks of things. Yeah, they have. So, hasn't Speed's dropped? So he's gone. Lurchie's is just going. Yeah. Scrace is not going anywhere yet. Where is that? Why? Because the temperature's going back up. I think he was ahead of. Was he? I think he was ahead of him on track anyway, wasn't he? Because they had a battle. Oh yeah. So I foresee now Hasn't Speed drifting away from Lurchie's, but a podium will still be awesome. What there? Yes, Volton's spinning, I think. Yep, Volton is spinning. Scrace is just going past him. Now 1-1 Ferrari's going past him. Oh, was it? So now Volton is back on track. He is. So it's just waiting for... So he has... So where is Beamer Power? Beamer Power... I think he has just gone past Beamer Power. Is he? Oh yeah. Wow. That's incredible. That's quick, man. Yeah, go for it. I was going to say, how the hell do you do that? Right. So there's a Beamer who's just gone off the track. So at the moment I'm in the qualifying in terms of where people started out. So DW. What, Lurchie? Yeah. But there is someone who's just... Beamer Power's just not having a good time at the minute. So... Yes, who's had to start from the back. So who else is in the pits? So Volton's in the pits doing his last pit stop. So Volton's doing his last pit stop, and Beamer Power's doing his. Volton's just finished his last pit stop, and he's going. There we go.
Credit, honestly, credit to Chris because he just finishes every race.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A commitment is second to none. And also a nice guy. I don't compliment him enough.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
I had the pleasure of meeting him a couple of weeks ago.
We did. I had the pleasure of sleeping next to you.
Yeah, me and my snoring.
So bad I got out and slept in my car.
To be honest, I think the car would have been more comfortable.
Oh, mate, sleeping on the floor with no pillow in a tent is not a good thing. I was nowhere near drunk enough.
No. But no, that was a good weekend, Donny.
That was a great weekend. We'd definitely have to do it again.
Do it at the park, I think. Alton Park in Spring, people. Alton Park. We should get most of their car local though.
I think we might get more takers this time.
Which one? Come show me.
Show me, show me.
I've got to do.
Daddy duties.
Yeah, Daddy Julie's food time.
So just looking at the gap, so Lurchi is now dropping. It's dropped to 6.6 behind Hassan's speed. 1-1 Ferrari is probably about half a sector behind Lurchi at the moment. 20 seconds. There we go. It's just updated. Scrace is having a very, very solid evening in 5th position, but Ryan Harrison is starting to gain on him into about 40 seconds. Volton, I'm trying to find him now. Is he spinning? Volton is spinning. Volton is still spinning.
I think we should buy him a pair of dark shorts or something.
In fairness, I think his second spin of that double entendre, of that double movement, was down to the fact he was trying his best to make sure he didn't hit cars coming past him. So, ho ho ho.
Lost it. I'm going to have a look at that. Definitely have a look at that.
But does this give Lurchi a bit more of... Yeah, Lurchi's past him.
Yeah, I know he's past him. I need to go back and find it. Well, number 43 in it.
Yeah. So just coming up to half hour left.
I'll show you what. Is it on the S's again? Yeah.
So...
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, on the exit of the S's, he's gone to the outside curb. Been shot across the track, nose into the wall.
So he's going to have damage as well.
So, yeah, let's have a look. Well, that's fine. Yeah, it just gets a bit too much. Straight to the wall.
So I drove the Audi last week, and I'm by no means an expert on anything when it comes to this game, but I went off twice in the S's as well. So I'm just riding on board with Lurch at the moment, who was also in the Audi. So yeah, I broke into this left-hand corner. I had to go down to... I can get away with third going in, maybe second. But as I got up to fourth, just before the S's start, I had to drop down into third gear, take a lot of the inside curb, which Lurchie has done, to then make sure I could carry on going through the corner. If I stayed in fourth, I literally just kept just going straight on. And I was an analysis by a very poor driver there.
Tell you what, Darren, I would bet my house on DWB winning. If he doesn't, there'd be something wrong.
There's always a disconnection. There's always a reset of the server.
Well, yeah. DC, but honestly, there's no way he should lose this.
Omroz is in the pits again.
Come on, Kevin, get them 9 laps back on him, mate.
Yeah, he's 9 laps, but that means Volton's overtaken him as well.
Put it back in the rapid then. Only half hour left. It's got a bit quiet, but you do get stages in races like this where it goes quiet.
So, why would you have thought you would have been able to see average lap times?
Because when you get to the end, if you click on any driver, you can see the average lap. You can see all their lap times.
Oh, can you? I've never looked.
Yeah, I always look to see what I've done before. When I know I've been one of the faster drivers, I used to try and see if I've done the fastest lap.
I actually never ever looked.
Yeah, because once you've had that fastest lap session,
Yeah.
you don't know whether anyone else has got it. If you don't go
Right, okay. Okay, we the Kevin's just spun.
Oh, Kev, man. This Frick's back in the pits as well. Right,
Who?
which is 8. Where's Blast?
The Blast is in 7th. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's about half the track behind him. Scrace is 5 seconds. Hasn't speed's gone back to 4.4.
So them 3 have spread themselves out a little bit.
Guess who's in the pits?
DWB!
Yeah. And that means Lurchy can unlap himself.
Let's see how many people unlap themselves, shall we? 2 so far.
Yeah, hasn't speed.
What one will Ferrari will, Scrace will, Harrison will. The top 7.
Tops. Yeah, the Blast. Do you reckon the Blast will? It depends on what he does. Is he going to just go fuel, or is he just going to...
They definitely put him behind them.
So, Omros, if you're staying in the pits, that could affect your second place position. So, get out of the pits.
Unless he's had like 10 minutes of damage on that car.
Which is likely, which is possible.
It looked like a proper lesson job.
Well, Scotty Turbo is currently 4 points behind Omros, and is currently 2 places above, in front of Omros. So, who has gone past? Who has managed? So, yeah, the top 7 have gone past. Bruge is not going to manage to do it because now DWB is moving.
And off he goes. Which means he's got a average lead, do you reckon he's got about 50, 60 seconds?
I would say a minute.
Yeah, about a minute's lead.
Well, probably just over a minute.
Sunday drive.
I wonder what his fastest lap of the race has been, actually. Out of curiosity.
That's why I wanted to have a look at the timetables.
So he's done a 1:43.6 in the race. So time, yeah, that's been his quickest.
Quick lap.
Yeah, 1:43.6. That's the second off pole, or was it the same as pole from last week?
That's the second one.
Yeah, because he did a 1:42.6 in qualifying. So let's see if we can. Oh, Lurchy! He literally just took off going over a curb, and he's managed to keep hold of it.
Come on, Lurch, you can do this, mate.
Come on, head on, boy.
Come on, mate.
So I just went on to find out, trying to figure out what Lurchy's fastest lap was.
Oh, S-Race and one Ferrari are right together here. Oh, just spotted this.
Yes, they are.
Let's go on board.
So one Ferrari looks like he's got rear end damage as well.
I think most cars got damage in this racetrack, mate.
No, that is good racing. He realised it was just going to get messy if he kept going, so he just backed out of it. So Scrace has done a 1:43.5 as his fastest lap. No, go on, brake. Oh, I was going to say try and get the undercut, but one from Ferrari placed his car in the perfect place there. No. But now he's quicker going into this horrible right-hander. Don't go for it there, good boy. Backdate of it, but that's cost him some time. You can take lots of this curb in the Boatley. Yeah, that's it. Get the power down. You've probably got the speed on the straight over this Ferrari. Did a 1:46.1 last lap. So 2/10 quicker than Ferrari. Ryan Harrison's done a 1:43.8, so he must be getting interested in this battle as well. Oh, Scrace is trying to go for that inside line, trying to take the curb.
I've got a chase cam on him at the moment.
Oh, I have to say that chase cam looks awful. I'm sat as I'm apparently Scrace at the moment. He's going to go for the inside, going into the corner. No, he rightly backs out. He's being very, very patient, waiting for a mistake from Ferrari. I'm going to go back onto chase cam. Now to go back into the helicopter. It's now 8:30 in the morning here in South Africa. He's alongside. He's going to break it. He's going to try and do the same move, but this time he's got a bit more of the momentum. Ferrari's just trying to put. Well, it's not done yet. No, I think Ferrari has just conceded it.
What a move that was. That was brave.
It was brave.
Move of the day so far, that is.
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you submit that into the tot. Everyone's going, what's the tot? Was it top of the tops, he likes to call it? Yeah. Because apparently I'm not... Yeah, apparently I'm not allowed to call it top of the pops. Yeah, shawaddy waddy and all that. It was, but the next battle which we got is going to be Hazen Speed versus Lurchies, I think. Yeah. So they're all hovering around the mid 43s in terms of their fastest laps.
That's quite interesting. To be honest, it was quite tight in quality.
Well,
Other than the 3.5 second advantage on the pole.
but interestingly, he's not the quickest driver in the race. No, he's just been the most consistent driver.
Yes, I mean, very mile by mile. If you pump in like average lap times of second or second and a half slowest pole, you'll easily be up there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the key thing. Just don't get involved in the crap that can happen across the track. Have we got... Yes, oh yes. Let's give these guys some love, shall we?
Come on, King of the Hills, man. Let's go.
So I'm going to sit...
Stay off the grass.
Yeah, stay off the grass. So King of the Hills is fastest lap with a 1:43.9. 45.9. Yeah, 43.9 would have been question with. And you've also... No, but you've got Scotty Turbo, King of the Hills, and look who's at the back of them as well. The other Aston, a fearless freak. So he might get...
Fearless Freak's lost it somewhere, he's dropped right.
No!
I think he lost it at the hairpin.
Christ. I've almost drank a bottle of Pepsi here. It's like refreshments from the last 20 minutes of the race. Yeah, he's back to 3 sec. Yeah, like I said, 3.1 seconds. So has he got the damage which is impeding him? Because he certainly had the pace beforehand. Scrace has managed to pull 3.3 over Ferrari. What, than Scotty Turbo and King of the Hills?
Yeah, I think. I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a look at that last time round. King of the Hills made a mistake though.
But someone is just about to not be in last place. The next time he goes past the pit box,
Let's put Kevin back on screen.
yeah, he's gonna make sure that he's not last.
Best lap time's not that bad. 45.4.
Who, for Kevin? So King of the Hills has dropped back slightly from Scotty Turbo. DWB has had a lonely evening tonight, but as we've mentioned, his first race in FRL and has dominated. Hasn't Speeds has managed to pull 1.1 seconds back on Nurchi this lap. Oh yeah, keeping the he's keeping the FRL love going. I'm sure there is worse things on telly. I don't even know what exists on Friday night on telly, to be honest.
Do you know what? If it ain't F1 I'm watching, I don't watch telly at all.
No, I generally I'll go in the living room and the wife's watching like Grey's Anatomy or The Vampire Diaries or something like that, and yeah. But I usually just watch whatever she's watching. I sit on Discord, which ends up being my life.
Right, Kevin is now not last place.
No, he's on the same lap as Ormskird. Yeah, so a bit of premature congratulations there. I'm trying to see. There's cars that can see each other, but not necessarily battling each other at the moment. So you've got 1-1 Ferrari who can see Scrace. You've got Harrison who can see 1-1 Ferrari. You've got Hazen Speed who's just under 2 seconds behind Lurchi. And then you've got King of the Hills, which is 2.4 behind Scotty Turbo. But then you've got Fearless Freak who's managed to get back within 1 second of King of the Hills.
Half a second.
Oh, he's closed it again. So obviously there's just some, every now and again, there's just little, yeah, there's just little,
Someone to make a mistake.
yeah.
Back up.
Is Volton on the same lap as these guys?
No.
So they lapped him, right? Okay. So last week in endurance they did 69 laps. So if DWB does another 11 laps, then he would have been on the same lap as Bean Flicker and Kraziz, Krishna, Will. Okay. 11 laps. So I think he might end up on the same. We've got Ryan Harrison's now 1.2 seconds behind Ferrari. Scotty Turbo looks like he's escaped.
Mummy's here, mummy's away, it's just me and you. Freedom! Sorry, did I say that out loud?
What?
Freedom!
Yeah, well, both of our wives are away, hence why we're spending our evenings with you guys. Harrison. Sorry?
I'm not married, I'm not that stupid.
Oh, yeah. I remember this conversation now. So, Fearless and King of the Hills are still having their battle. Ryan and one Ferrari. I tell you what, one Ferrari will finish tonight. He will be battered. He will be bruised. But he knows he's been in some epic racing.
I know he's had a quiet race, but Scotty Turbo sitting in the top 10.
Yeah.
Good race, Scotty. I know it's not your best track at Carl Hop though, because you had trouble last week with this as well. And as I say that, you ended up losing it. But yeah, Harrison's only half a second behind him. Ferrari battle going on the track.
Yeah, so I'm just having a little bit of a watch on this one at the moment. Harrison's done a 1:44.3, which I think,
Pretty quick.
yeah, pretty up there.
That's what I would call, what tiers did I put up? I think God tier, fast tube, normal. Yeah, that's my tiers.
Yeah.
That's more like fast tubing / normal average pace. It's in between. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. I can't remember. Where is there it is. So qualifying. So where was I? I managed to do. I managed to do 1.3. So I was a 1:43.6 in qualifying. So if I was averaging a 44.5, I was probably a happy bunny last week.
Yeah. It's probably an average. Closing on the fast tubing pace.
Yeah. Also, if he is listening still, I know he put a comment in the stream earlier, but I think the special mention has to go out to someone for yesterday's racing at Alton Park. Probably the most improved I've seen the driver come over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, Dell was absolutely epic yesterday. Yes, he got fortunate. Oh, is Ryan Harrison's going to go for the inside? Oh, well but defended and well but backed out of there by Harrison. Well, I think he's found his car in GT4s. The Chevy.
I know it's a muscle car and it's heavy, but that's another one of those underrated cars.
Ooh.
This is getting tasty now. Let's have a quick check on the other. Fearless Freak has got past King of the Hills, by the way.
Oh, we're a bit engrossed in this one at the moment. Because I think Ryan is possibly faster.
I think he might.
At this moment in time, certainly. And it's not actual damage on the back of one Ferrari's car, it's mud.
He's been across the grass, isn't it?
Yeah, so I just went in chase cam on Harrison's car, and the rear of his car is covered in dirt. So, and we the Kevins managed to get into 14th now.
He breaks so much later.
Yeah, he definitely does. But then that gives the opportunity for Ferrari just to get out of that corner. But then by the end of the straight, he's caught back up again. Yeah. It's just a horrible off-camber thing, isn't it?
And this one I love this corner.
Yeah, you've just got to flirt with that inside curb.
You can actually do that at about 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You have to get the angle right.
Oh, a little bit of twitchy on the exit of that corner.
Go through that inside point. King of the Hills is coming into the pits again. Come on, mate, get out, mate, get out. Don't just stick in the pits.
I don't think he will. I think he'll come back out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's definitely going to improve, mate. I know that, Darren.
Y-
Darren just said, not just that, just losing ground.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close. That was
Who?
close.
Oh, we're back on board with these two.
Yep.
Yeah, Dell last night was absolutely epic. Yes, he got a bit fortunate in the fact that Big Ball's balls ran out of fuel.
Mate, hold up.
But yeah, you've got to be in it to win
You
it.
got to be there. You got to be doing it to win it. Luck happens.
Yeah, absolutely, completely agree with you.
I mean, how many times, right, have I put him away, podium positions, shamelessly other people for my mistakes? What?
Well,
At the racetrack, what are they doing? What are they doing? Yeah. Who's winning? I'll show you who's winning. This guy.
Steve. Oh, he's coming.
No, he's not. You know him. Poxy Lamborghinis. He loves Lamborghinis.
So we've got no other battles which are close. So I'm going to stay with these two guys.
This is the only battle on the track, isn't it? So,
So that Harrison was gained 4/10 on Ferrari. Ferrari's just putting this car in all the right places. Where is the ideal there's two clean taking points on this track. There's turn 1 and then there's the big hairpin at the top of the hill.
I don't count the top of the top hairpin.
Yeah. Oh, Harrison's gone. Harrison's gone. Harrison's gone.
Yeah, it's a bit of oversteer there, going round the corner.
Yeah, this hairpin which they're coming up to now.
I don't think this is a clean overtake at all. I think the one at the bottom is.
Oh, Harrison's lost it again. No, see the bottom one. There's two different.
Leave the internet box alone. Leave the internet box alone.
So I think Harrison's possibly just lost it for a bit. Yeah, he's coming into the pits.
Oh, no. I bet he's lost it. I bet he's out of fuel.
Do you reckon?
Right, let's see how quick this pit stop is.
Well, that means the Blast has overtaken him.
Yeah.
So that means the Blast goes back into 6th place. Is he gonna? Yeah, it was a short pit stop. Well,
Very short pit stop.
he hasn't moved. Still not moving. They're playing with his car. There he goes. Yeah, that wasn't tyre change. That yeah, for the last 5 minutes of the race.
Well, he's going to finish 7th. And that's something to consider. We've got DWB sitting in the lead with 5 minutes to go. Lurchy's in 2nd. Hazard Speeders drops off quite
Yeah, by about 4 seconds.
Well done, well done, Lurchy's for keeping it 2nd place.
Absolutely.
And then we've got S-Race, another solid race.
Yeah, he's the amateur of the group.
He is the amateur driver, solid race from him, sitting in 4th.
Mhm.
One Ferrari, another solid race.
Hutch also says he can't hear you.
Definitely not my fault.
There we go, that's better.
Yeah, but I can't have my mic right on top of the bloody mush. You'll hear me eating and crap.
Bad enough for you talk. Well, in fairness, they are moaning that they can't hear you talk.
But I've been here. Just watch it on my stream.
No! No!
I'm doing replays on mine because I'm getting technical.
Well, next time you can log in as the FRL YouTube person, because I've got my settings.
No.
Yeah. I'm going to have to try and remember my actual own YouTube password after this to try and get back into mine, otherwise I'll be streaming all my races on the FRL YouTube page.
How many laps did you say we did last week?
69.
Right, so he's on 65. He's
Just crossed the line for 65 as well.
67.
Yeah.
He's going to be a lap.
Two.
No, so he's done 65 laps.
Yeah. So he'll do 67.
He'll do 67. He'll be 1 minute 2 short.
Thank you very much, Hutch. I'm glad you can hear me, and that's all that matters, really. Just translating. Paul said, "Thank you. I really appreciate your comments, and they're fully validated." I agree. Fucking Cockney.
Yep. I'm not
Cool.
Cockney, I'm just southern.
Savan. Right. In it, Clart. That's the Newport word. Right. Okay. Clart. In it, Clart. I don't know what. I don't know. That's what the people used to say when I was young, which was a very, very long time ago.
Oh my days.
So Omros has stayed in the pits. We the Kevin has managed to claw it back. Volton is 3 laps down from King of the Hills, who sits in 12th. King of the Hills was just unfortunately going off as I clicked on him. Scotty Turbo.
Fearless has also managed to we've missed Fearless overtaking Scotty.
Scotty, yeah. So he's managed to claim 2 places since we were last sat with him.
You drink it.
Beamer Power's managed to climb up to 9th. Brood has managed to claw his way up to 8th.
Is a lap down to Blaster.
Who? Harrison. Oh yeah, yeah, he is. But Harrison, after his splash and dash, has managed to get up to 7th. The Blast. Actually, not that much, Hutch. We've been quite kind to Volton. We've just merely mentioned him when he span.
We seem to catch it when he spun.
Yeah, I am looking at the track map for number 80, which is what Volton's number is now. Is number 80, it's not number 79. So the Blast has managed to get up to 6th. One Ferrari has managed to get to 5th, is in 5th place and I have to say 1 Ferrari has been in battles for an hour and 59 minutes. Scrace, a very solid race, has got himself up to 4th, hasn't speed on his debut, is in 3rd, and again he's been in battles with Ferrari for a lot of the race. Lurchie's... Yeah, absolutely. And then Lurchie's is in 2nd place with DWP Racing in 1st, who apparently hasn't raced in a while, and this is his final lap. So I think I'm going to stay with him. Let's give him the credit he deserves, and let's drive on board with him. This is the point of the race where you know you're on the final lap, you've got 30 seconds left of the actual thing, and your wrists are aching, your foot has gone numb, your arse cheeks are sweating, and you just want this to be done. But is he going to go for his fastest lap? His last lap. Well, he's done a 1:43.6. His last lap was a 1:44.3.
He's up at the moment on his lap time.
Yeah, he's got 20 litres of fuel left.
He's way over fueled.
Oh, he almost lost it.
So he's taking it easy, isn't
Right, I don't think he was. I think he was going for it then.
he? Yeah, he's probably gone now.
Oh. There we go. Let's go into this view. Oh, he spun! He spun! He spun! Oh, stay off the track. Let the car. Oh, Harris. Is that we the Kevin almost took him out as well?
Oh, no, I've gone for that.
Yeah. So
Why have I caught all the good bits?
I'm on board with him as well. Lost it. So that is he gonna? He's taking that second to last corner so tentatively. On the last corner.
Bolton's doing a cheeky and waiting for him to cross the line.
Oh,
End the torture now.
there we go.
Right, so yeah, we got Lurches with King of the Hills, well, coming off the track.
So we got Lurches is coming. Where is he? He's just about to lap his good mate, King of the Hills. They're battling away, to be fair.
Well done, Lurches, mate. Great result.
Yeah, Lurches has managed to pass him. They were battling away going down the hill, and I just thought, oh god, not another one. So now we have Lurches coming round the last corner to claim a second place. So yes, DWP, you have won, but this man deserves this. As he's going to cross the line, I think he deserves a round of applause. Well done, fella.
Speed, Davidson.
Yeah, and well done, fella. And Grace as well has managed to cross the line. I was at less than a second, so he must have had some pace or some interesting stuff. One Ferrari who is my battler of the day, who's been involved in all the fights, claims 5th place. The Blast claims 6th. Ryan Harrison saw it. There we go. Brood in 8th, Beamer Power in 9th, Fearless Freak in 10th, Scotty 2 Hottie Turbo in 11th, King of the Hills in 12th, Mr. Volton himself in 13th, We the Kevin, who had a bit of a lie down, calmed down and came back out onto track in 14th, Omskirt in 15th, and the two leavers this evening have been BRG Marpa and Bazaboy. I have to say, I actually didn't think it would be that much fun, but it was. Yeah. No. Yeah, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get the audio settings right before the race actually starts. Maybe we won't just jump into the party chat with 10 minutes before the race to then just try and wing it. So.
Remember, guys, I am designated driver this Sunday, so I will be in the comms box before the race.
What do you mean?
For the interview. No.
Oh, are you? Oh, I didn't know that stuff. I didn't know you were the interviewee for this week.
I am the designated driver this week because Cooper asked me originally for what did we do last week, Jonathan?
Yeah.
I was working.
Oh, see, I thought it was meant to be lock and load, and then it ended up being Rashid. So this week is you.
Yeah, it's me this week.
Nice.
Me last week, but I was racing.
Yeah. Just make sure you got your sharing on your party chat sorted.
I've changed it, so yeah. I might need a new headset as well, to be honest.
Well, I can hear you perfectly, but something's obviously gone wrong. But
everyone else must be deaf.
Mr. Hutch. But in all seriousness, that was actually quite good fun. If my wife didn't hate me so much, I'd probably do this more often on a on the Fridays, just purely because I prefer doing this than watching Strictly Come Dancing or whatever else is on the telly. So thank you. Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and make sure you put a word in the comments. It helps with those algorithms. And make sure you tune in for next time. So thank you very much, Paul, for spending your evening with me.
No problem. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot.
Nighty night.